Welcome everybody. I'm Jeanette from Yoga Wisdom and we're on the last video of the backbends. So we're now looking at how the chest has to open. We've been looking at a lot of how, I don't like those words. We've been looking how the chest relaxes back. That doesn't mean the rib cage has to stay contracted and the ribs have to stay back. You still open, but it opens differently to distending the rib cage and flaring the chest. It actually lifts up from the front of your line and it continues to lift. If you think about your body in meridians or in fascia, in energy lines, it's the whole of the front of the body and it's continuously front of your body that's going to be opening into the back bend. So the nice exercise to feel that openness is with a brick. I'm going to keep the second brick handy to show you in case you don't bend as far back. So first, the brick might be a little high if the lower back hurts in this. Then always use something different. You tilt the pelvis, you make sure it's T12. So it's not too low in the back, it's not very high, so it's under the bra strap and quite far away from the lower back. So you place the rib cage, the spine down, and I'm going to lengthen up and over the brick so there's no discomfort in the spine as you're rolling down. And then you keep the back of your neck lengthened. That's where I relax the chest back to make sure the neck is still lengthened and long. So if there's a bit of strain in the neck and if you're crunching up into the back of your neck, nice to just place your brick down behind your head and to relax the head there. There you could also work on lengthening your arms and finding an openness in your shoulders to get more and more open, and that's where you definitely will feel the openness of the rib cage and not necessarily a holding back, but an openness and a freedom, but it's not a distension of the rib cage. Good. So we look at this, how this happens in your cobra and Dhanurasana, your bow pose. So you've got the legs nice and lengthened, the lower back lengthened, the pelvis tilting back, shoulders broad, shoulders rotated into their sockets. And we're going to start the movement from the heart lifting up, not the head. And we inhale from the pubic bone all the way up the front of your torso. The breath really helps to soften all the muscles. And then finally, I'm really lifting to open out the rib cage. So I'm not going to open just by pushing back. I open by lifting and extending. And so in your bow pose, the nice image I have in my mind is that your coccyx, you're tilting pelvis backwards so there's a nice length in your lower back, and at the same time a nice length in your upper spine into your neck as well. So don't force yourself to grab the ankles. You get your pelvis, I promise you'll be able to reach them very comfortably if you just relax. Because when we relax, that muscle is looser and we'll be able to grab. So the hips stay forward, the back of your shoulders are broad and open, back of your neck is open. And now I'm going to lift from the heart and use the bottom glute muscles, Mula Bandha, to lift the belly and to extend into the bow. And finally I am reaching up and out into the ribcage, opening the chest. So lastly, all beginners love to see themselves in Uttara Dhanurasana eventually. Got a nice variation using the bolster, just to maybe help with any tightness in the shoulders because you've got so much more space. So we're going to sit on the bolster. Are we? Yeah, we did sit on the bolster. Okay, and then reaching the arms over, so elbows in, ribs relax. So you'll see the bridge position from video 1. From the first tutorial, we tilted the pelvis first, and then we can roll the pelvis up, roll the back off your bolster, and maybe you come onto the top of your head first. You make sure the neck is not crunching in, you're relaxing. Then if you'd like, you can go further by keeping the hips opening, reaching up and out, lengthening the arms. And So enjoy your journey towards Uttanasana and free and painless back bends. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.